Hello everybody, just a quick message before the video starts. I was playing around with the voice effects because, as you're going to see in this video, I give some of these characters voices, but for some reason I decided to start recording without my headphones on, in which I can usually hear my own voice through the headphones, and it turns out that I actually left on an effect for the intro, so enjoy me talking extremely seriously with this voice filter on. Hello there, internet dwellers. Welcome back to another video. Today I thought we could go for something a little bit different, but in the same ballpark as what we usually kind of do. Now, AI has been making its rounds as of lately. It's becoming very powerful, too powerful actually for my comfort. A lot of people are using it for, to make money. A lot of people are using it to create images of certain things. Now, there's even video AI now. There's audio AI of people's voices. There's probably some kind of thing out there. They could clone my voice, make it sound like I'm saying a load of things. But then in the future, if I just say something weird, I can just say it's AI. It's video and it's audio. It's an easy route out. So I decided, why not use it for something not so exciting, but something that could be interesting for sure. A lot of people use AI as a way of kind of getting over their creative block, I guess you could say. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we could create a screenplay of an analog horror? Completely new. Obviously, you got to feed it the ideas. I've gone for a very specific idea this first time around, but I think I'm just going to be a bit more generalized the second time around just to see what it comes up with. So I decided to put into ChatGPT, create a screenplay for a short analog horror about a beloved mascot turning into a killer. That's a simple one. That's like FNAF, Willy's Wonderland, and this is what it came out with. And we're going to read some of these scripts through, and we're going to see if, if AI comes up with good scripts. So let's get into this, shall we? Title. Oh, wait, was my voice like that the entire time? Do I keep that in? People are going to be so confused. I was playing around with the things because I was going to be like making it's not much difference actually. Just a little bit feminine, isn't it? Oh hello. Oh wow. Oh wow. The seriousness of the freaking it's hilarious. Interior daycare playroom day. A cheerful daycare playroom filled with colourful toys, laughter and children playing. In the corner stands a life-size mascot costume, a cartoon character with a big, friendly smile. Karen, 30s, a caring daycare worker, tends to the children.
Alright everyone, it's time for a snack break.
The children excitedly gather around a small table. Karen exits the room, leaving the mascot costume in the corner. Interior daycare kitchen day. Karen prepares snacks in the daycare kitchen. The sound of children's laughter echoes in the background. The children eat their snacks, their attention shifting to the empty mascot costume. Curiosity sparks in their eyes. Todd, 7, a mischievous boy, approaches the mascot costume cautiously. Hey guys! Let's see what's inside. The other children, fascinated, gather around. Interior daycare kitchen day. Karen senses something amiss. She hurries back to the playroom. Karen enters the room to find the children surrounding the open mascot costume, their eyes widen in horror. The mascot costume, once filled with a joy, now lies empty and deflated. The lifeless mask stares blankly into the room. Karen, apprehensive.
What happened?
Suddenly, a disturbing sound fills the air, echoing through the room. Karen and the children freeze, their fear palpable. Interior daycare hallway. Karen leads the children down the dimly lit hallway. The unsettling sound continues. Dimly lit? It's daytime. What? The unsettling sound continues, growing louder and closer. Interior daycare storage room. Karen locks the children and herself inside the storage room. Their heavy breathing fills the tense silence. They huddle together, their frightened eyes darting around the room. Todd.
What do we do, Miss Karen?
Karen, trying to stay calm.
We need to stay quiet and wait until help arrives.
Suddenly the sound stops. An eerie silence takes over. They hold their breath, praying for safety. Okay, storage room day later. Karen hears a faint tapping on the door. She approaches cautiously, her heart racing. Karen whispering.
Who's there?
A voice responds, soft and hauntingly familiar. Okay, what voice do we do for this one? What the fuck?
Oh, that's a little bit of a weird voice. Should I do like a goofy voice? Karen! Karen!
Karen, it's me, your favorite mascot. Karen freezes, recognizing the voice.
That's impossible. You can't be real.
Oh, but I am. I just want to make you smile forever.
Karen's eyes widen in realization. The door suddenly bursts open, revealing the mascot costume standing ominously. Its once vibrant colours are now faded, its smile twists into a sinister grin. The children scream in terror. Karen grabs a nearby broom and swings it at the mascot costume, desperate to protect the children. In a frenzied battle, Karen and the mascot costume clash, their movements desperate and frantic. Why does it keep going back to this? If it's not changing the scene, it's AI, whatever. Finally, Karen manages to tear off the mask, revealing the empty shell of the costume. The room falls silent, the terror dissipating. Karen and the children gather their belongings and slowly exit the room, stepping over the remains of the mascot costume. Karen and the children emerge from the daycare. Oh, this is in the front yard right now. The daylight providing a sense of safety. They watch as the tattered remains of the mascot costume fade away, as if it was never there. I mean, it's alright. So that was freaking, I don't know what that was. I don't know what... See, I guess it's hard to... You can't really write a screenplay. What would be the correct... Okay, tell you what. Right, here we go, guys. Create an analog horror script based on skinwalkers. The title, Whispers in the Shadows. Genre, horror thriller. Logline. In a remote Navajo reservation, a family experiences unexplained phenomena and strange occurrences after the arrival of a mysterious neighbor. As their lives unravel, they discover that a malevolent skinwalker has targeted them, slowly driving them towards madness. With ancient rituals and their bond as a family, they must uncover the truth behind the skinwalker's curse and fight for their survival before it consumes them all. Script, living room, day. A humble Navajo family, the Walkers, gather around the fireplace, sharing stories and laughter. The room is adorned with Native American artifacts and family photographs. Margaret Walker, 40s, wise and intuitive, serves tea while James Walker, 40s, protective, reads a newspaper.
Margaret, have you heard about the new neighbour who moved in? People say he's strange and there are rumours of skinwalkers.
It's a bit on the nose.
Skinwalkers, James. Those are old stories meant to scare children. We mustn't indulge in superstitions.
Who starts a sentence like this? You're having your breakfast, and James just comes out with the most unhinged shit ever. Margaret cooks dinner with their daughter. Lucy, teenage, sets the table. While their daughter, the wind howls outside and eerie whispers seem to linger in the air. Living room, night. The family sits around the fireplace, their expressions tense. The sound of footsteps echoes in the hallway, but nobody is there. Lucy, nervously.
Did you hear that?
It's probably just the wind. Don't worry, sweetheart.
Interior, Lucy's bedroom. Lucy lies in bed trying to sleep, but a tapping noise on her window pane grows louder. She pulls the curtain aside, revealing a shadowy figure standing outside. Lucy, whispering,
No, this can't be.
Interior living room. Margaret visits the local medicine woman, Nora, 60s, mystical, seeking guidance. Nora, gravely.
The spirits are disturbed, Margaret. The skinwalkers have marked your family. You must protect yourselves with ancient rituals and your bond as a family.
Interior woods, day. Is that an interior? Is this what it stands for? Interior. How is the woods an interior? Maybe I'm an idiot. The family collects herbs and natural objects and performs sacred rituals to ward off the skinwalker's influence. Their voices echo with determination, but fear lingers in their eyes. Living room, night. The house is enveloped in darkness. Save for flickering candlelight, whispers fill the room, growing louder and more menacing. James, holding sage.
We must cleanse our home! Gather your strength, everyone!
I don't think that was his voice, but screw it. I don't know why they've all got like different accents. Some of them are from the UK, some of them are from the south of America. Not South America, but you know what I mean. North American South. The family uncovers a hidden passageway in the basement, leading to a secret chamber filled with ancient artifacts and symbols. Secret chamber, night. The family huddles together, the air thick with anticipation. The skinwalker's presence intensifies, manifesting as dark shadows and unearthly growls. Margaret, firmly.
They will not be consumed by fear. We are united and our love is stronger than any curse.
Secret chamber, night. Later. With bravery and determination, the family performs a sacred ritual. It's a bit general, isn't it, this? Reciting ancient prayers and chants. The room fills with an otherworldly energy. Living room, morning. Sunlight streams through the windows as the family gathers, their faces showing signs of relief. The oppressive atmosphere has lifted, and peace is restored. Lucy.
It's finally over for now, but we must remain vigilant.
Well, let's continue generating. Let's see where this story goes.
Evil lingers, and we must protect our family and our sacred traditions.
They embrace, united in their strength and resilience. Fade out. Well, that was fucking boring, that one, wasn't it? Jesus. But you know what? We had fun along the way, and that's all that matters. All right, let me think of something. This was an idea that I had for an actual analog horror that I'm gonna type in like, very generalized. Generate a horror script based off of a retired taxidermist who hunts and kills people so that he can stuff them and put them with his dead wife in his basement. I know that sounds absolutely unhinged, right? But there is a story that I was thinking about for this. There's a lot more to go into, but this is just going to be generalized. You know, I think the story was that there was some kind of party being thrown, retired party, but none of his wife's friends turn up, right? And she becomes sad. Okay, and then on the way back, he promises her that he'll find her some friends and, you know, that she's going to be happy, basically. But she dies in a car crash. He survives, and he feels guilty about that. So he decides what he'll do is use his taxidermy skills to go and hunt people, right? Before he does all this, he obviously, he stuffs his wife. He taxidermies his wife, right? And puts her in the basement in like a sitting position, doing whatever she loves. A little tea party. Let's just say she's at a tea party. And what he does is he kills people, drags them back to his like hunting lodge or whatever, in the basement, stuffs them so that she will never be alone again. And that's the story that I came up with. I'm not too creative when it comes to like turning that into an analog horror, but I think it could be really good. So let's just generate this and see if it completely destroys the idea that I had in mind. This is actually, this looks like it might be good. Dang! Okay, stop cooking, AI. Stop it. Stop cooking. Oh, okay, this looks like it could be fun. This will be the last one for today, guys. But if you guys want to see more of this, you know, even if you have some suggestions that you want me to see put into ChatGPT, let me know. And then what we could even do is, you guys should give me a, like an AI generated, like, you know, when they generate images, like a good one, a free one. And then based off the stories that we tell, we could try and create characters based off of those stories. And I think that would be pretty fun. But yeah, if you guys enjoy, let me know. Here we go. This is the last one. It's called The Taxidermist's Lair. Taxidermy shop. Day. Dimly lit, the shop is cluttered with preserved animal specimens, tools and dusty furniture. Harold, a retired taxidermist in his late 60s, meticulously works on a new taxidermy project. The faint sound of musical drifts through the air. The faint sound of classical music drifts through the air. What did I just say? No, oh, it's nighttime. It skipped. Harold stands over his workbench, wearing a stained apron, his eyes gleaming with a sinister fascination. On the table lies a meticulously crafted human-shaped mannequin. Harold's hands are covered in blood as he skillfully peels away the flesh from a freshly killed victim. Basement night. The basement is a chilling chamber filled with rows of stuffed animals, eerily posed and illuminated by dim lights. At the center of the room, a glass case contains the preserved body of Harold's deceased wife, Marjorie. Is that how you say that? Marjorie. Her glassy eyes seem to follow every movement. Okay, taxidermy shop day. Detective Lucas, a seasoned veteran. Where am I getting these words from? They're not here. A seasoned investigator in his early 40s steps into the shop, his eyes scanning the unsettling surroundings. Lucas, suspicious.
Mr. Harold, we received reports of missing persons in the area. Mind answering a... Wait, hang on.
He went from American to what was that? What? And why does he sound like he needs a ferocious shit? Hang on.
Mr. Harold, we receive reports of missing persons in the area. You mind answering a few questions?
I don't know. Is this Irish? I don't know. Harold, feigning innocence, calmly looks up from his taxidermy work. Harold, slightly nervous.
Of course, detective. How can I help?
Police station, interrogation room. Lucas sits across from Harold, a notepad and pen in hand. Lucas, skeptical.
You've been a taxidermist for years, Mr. Harold. Can you explain why we found human remains in your basement?
Harold's face contorts into a twisted grin. Harold, teasingly.
Detective. You see, it's an art form, preserving the beauty of life and death, forever immortalized.
Lucas, disturbed by Harold, I feel like he should be from, like, Southern. Like, he's a hunter. I forgot to add that part to the story, that he's actually a seasoned hunter as well. Not just a taxidermist, but obviously, if you're a taxidermist, you probably hunt at the same time. But you know what? He's a seasoned hunter, okay? He knows how to get his prey.
Detective, you see, it's an art form, preserving the beauty of life and death, forever immortalized.
Lucas, disturbed by Harold's nonchalant response, leans in closer. Lucas, angry.
You've been killing people and stuffing them like animals, haven't you? What happened to your wife, Marjorie?
I'm getting into this. Harold's eyes widen with a mix of grief and madness. Harold, whispering.
Marjorie understood me, detective. She wanted to be with me, always. So I preserved her, kept her close.
Taxidermy shop night. Lucas, accompanied by a SWAT team, storms into the shop. The faint sound of classical music still lingers in the air. They cautiously move through the macabre environment, searching for any sign of Harold. Interior basement night. The SWAT team descend into the dimly lit basement, their flashlights illuminating the rows of stuffed animals. The glass case containing Marjorie's preserved body stands as an eerie centerpiece. As the SWAT team approaches the case, they realize something is off. Marjorie's eyes now match the malevolence in Harold's gaze. Suddenly, the stuffed animals come to life. Their glassy eyes reflecting the haunting presence within the basement. The team is trapped, surrounded by a legion of twisted creatures. Taxidermy shop night. Lucas, separated from the team, finds himself face to face with Harold, who holds a taxidermy knife. Harold, crazed.
You can't stop me, detective. Marjorie will have company forever and ever.
Oh, that's fucking cool, man. I like how they've mixed this. This is cool. Lucas fights back, engaged in a desperate struggle to survive against the mad taxidermist. The room echoes with the sound of violence and the chilling melody of classical music. Basement night. As the fight intensifies above, the stuffed animals descend upon... I don't really like the whole stuffed animals coming to life. This just turned into, like, some kind of freaking old 80s... I don't know. You know what? Let's just see where it goes. The stuffed animals descend upon the trapped SWAT team. Their taxidermied forms come into life in a grotesque dance of death. Lucas manages to overpower a Harold, disarming him. As the classical music reaches its crescendo, Lucas drives a taxidermy knife into Harold's chest. Harold, whispering,
Marjorie, forever.
Harold's lifeless body crumples to the floor. The last vestiges of his macabre art silenced. Taxidermy shop day. The taxidermy shop stands empty and desolate. The horrors that unfolded within its walls are now buried in darkness. A gruesome secret forever hidden from the world. Fade. I thought that... Listen, that is onto something. Okay? Like, it was different from how I thought it would play out, like in my head. But there's a lot you can fill in there that can really make an awesome story. And listen, guys, if you're a creative, I give you permission to turn this into a story. Just credit me at the end saying that this was me that made this, you know, the original idea by me. I'm trademarking this. I don't know if I can. I don't think you can do that. But listen, I'm trusting you guys to just credit me for the story. And you, whatever creative outlet you want, you go for it, okay? It's all yours. But I think that sounds like a good story right there. And with that, guys, I really got into that. I really like that end one. You know, they were a little bit weird, but I feel like AI definitely responds better when you have like a specific idea in mind. So maybe if you guys have more specific prompts that you want me to give the AI and see what scripts it churns out, it would be pretty fun. And then we can give the script to freaking creative geniuses or whatever. They can create it. There we go. We've got an infinite source of reaction content, guys. Clap it up. But yeah, there we go, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, why not leave a like, rate, and subscribe? And if you want to see more videos like this, let me know down below. I really enjoyed this video. It's different, but it's fun. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.